They did it Thursday. Today we're going to talk about the case of Selena Quintanilla. I hope I'm saying that right. And we're going to dive deeper. Now we know Miss Yolanda, this is an oldie but a goodie. Miss Yolanda was convicted of the murder and she was actually denied being put up for parole and denied T clock, thank you. But at the same time, my spirit has been rumbling her around, and I feel like there is something a little deeper within this situation. Regardless of the obsession that Yolanda experienced with Selena, I feel like there is something more in the energy when it comes to her family, especially a sibling. So come with me today and let's dive deep into the tea using the tarot to see what it is that we see. All right, Miss Selena. What is it more to her case than what meets the eye? Besides Yolanda and her obsession, what else is it that needs to know what meets the eye? The card we got out is rejection here. Okay, we need to know that some energy got rejection. We got caution here, and we got comfort that came out upside down. So somebody got comfortable that had to get uncomfortable, okay? And they got defensive because of the rejection. So definitely we know that is Yolanda's energy right there. Yes, definitely some pain came in about her having to be rejected. And the caution I feel was the shooting, and it was the comfort of the luxury where she was embezzling, stealing so much money and so much from Selena, her fans, and her corporation she had built so hardly. So what else is it behind Selena's murder? Look, trust. You see that? And money. Trust and money, okay? Definitely a situation with the abundance. And that's definitely the money. It's showing that she could not be trusted around this woman's money, okay? Yes, she was moving money, having her own bank accounts with the movement. Yes, doing her own thing, transferring money, opening accounts up with money. Now, Selena had to rest, okay? She had to lose her life, basically. And look, you know I'm not making it up. Rest in the ghost. This is Selena. She coming through speaking. This is her speaking. She had to lose her life because she confronted her, okay? In her Aries way, she was, Yolanda, you got me fucked up, okay? Excuse my language. And she wanted to know, hey, how could you do this? Why did you do this? And I feel like in room 158, they say she was in, I feel like there was really a brawl. It was like, it wasn't no easy peasy stuff. Yeah, it's showing like with the growth, the faith, and the anger. I feel like Selena grew mad. She grew angry around a situation. Okay, and also I'm feeling like this is coming from frustration from some other way as well. So there was a lot of sadness around this situation. A lot of things had to stop when it came to this situation. This was definitely a disruption within certain creative spaces and certain creative points, okay? Somebody had to rest and lose their life. Definitely surrender, and I'm hearing actually sacrifice as well. So we have a father energy here, okay, with the emperor. So let's see what this father energy is trying to tell us. What else is it? Because I definitely felt like it was some family energy, okay? The Queen of Wands in reverse. So someone in the Six of Pentacles, okay, with a father energy. So when I get that energy, y'all, I got something just a little bit more sickening. Maybe I need to get up out of this because I am getting the energy of the daddy being a little, now y'all, this for entertainment purposes on, but I see where Selena dad wanted to control so much, and there was even some energy where it was some sexual energy being involved with someone in the family that was toxic, that shouldn't have been touching, and some stuff that had been going on for a long time. And I'm hearing like she was his favorite, and that created some type of jealousy within another one of the family, and maybe it was her sister, because I kept getting some type of sister family member energy. And I feel like, yes, keep going, tell me more around what happened with Selena's death, like behind what meets the eye with, I don't know, is that Yolanda who's sexually attracted to Selena? Somebody was sexually attracted to somebody, and they was using some type of foul play with the devil card here. There was definitely some foul play being made when it came to some type of sexual energy. Somebody was making somebody be sexually involved with them. Some sacrifice. Like, look at this devil card. Like, it's some type of sacrifice or ritual stuff being made. I don't. OMG. Yes, somebody wanted to make somebody fall in love with them. Somebody wanted to have been loving somebody since they was a child. That's why it was a problem when they moved on with a relationship. OMG, y'all. Now, I'm finna cut this short because it seemed like it's trying to tell us that Selena's father was a little sick and he had been grooming her. And that I feel like she was some type of sacrifice. And Yolanda was the person that came into the picture because she was a fucking devil. And it seems like you have to understand magic in a certain way. Magic definitely has to be understood in a certain way to understand why certain things connect. And I feel like Yolanda was like doing some magic on Selena herself. It was definitely this woman that was jealous of a lover situation. Yeah, somebody wanted to stop it. Somebody kept blocking a love situation. I don't know if Selena, how her marriage was. I feel like a lot of disruptions was coming into the family due to things being done with outside influences or outside forces with the family. Definitely with the high priestess, somebody was doing some type of manipulation work in the Seven of Swords here. Yes, in the look with the justice to bring an end to a situation. Queen of Cups, somebody else had some emotions or feeling. I don't know, this is giving me a woman that wanted Selena's husband or was upset at her about her relationship. Yes, with the magician. Somebody was definitely doing magic around this situation to bring the tower down, okay? To bring chaos to this situation, to make something collapse and to make somebody die because they wanted what they had. And it was like they had such an obsession. So it could have been the obsession that Yolanda had with Selena, but I'm also feeling like there was something going on with her husband and a woman wanting her husband, and maybe some sick ass stuff that went on when she was younger with her daddy and some sexual allegations. I'm not just gonna put too much of that out there, but that's what I am seeing with this energy around it. So what else is it that you want me to know around Selena's death, like that they're not seeing, that the courts won't see, besides the fact we know Yolanda did it and we got the evidence of what she did, but what is behind the scenes of it? Because I feel like Selena's death was a part of a sacrifice, a much bigger sacrifice. Yes. And with the, look at that, with the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands, I feel like she has been trying to reach certain people, waiting to reach the certain person so that these messages can get out there in a certain type of way about a relationship, about a connection, about someone. When it came to her money, somebody sacrificed her for her money. And it's possibly, was she pregnant? I don't know. Selena could have been pregnant. Somebody did not want her to have a baby. Somebody didn't want her to continue on some type of bloodline. OMG. OMG. Yes. Yes. Somebody definitely wanted to end things. The fight that ended with money and stability. Man, it's a lot of secrets in this that you will really never find out the truth to. But I mean, through it all, we know that Yolanda did what she did, but the secrets behind her family and the money and the schemes. Oh wow, y'all. Oh wow, y'all. That became a little bit too much for me to handle. I guess they tell you that's why you don't go looking, because you may find. But the secrets around this situation is a little darker and a little deeper. And I feel like it is more rooted into her family. As much as Yolanda was preying on her, obsessing over her, and doing things against her will as well. Rest in peace to Selena. And I feel like she is steady trying to get the answers to be out there, knowing that Yolanda, she did have to pay the price for physically harming her. But I feel like it's some things coming out about her family as well that you will find out too. Maybe it's through some of the shows, and maybe it's going to be some other kind of information come out. But thank you for joining me until later on when we come back with Sha The Tea.